Hey, what is going on here?
Well, it's happened again. A good friend of mine pointed out a game that I completely forgot about from my childhood that actually frustrated the hell out of me. Today we're going to take a look at the NES version of The Immortal, developed by Sandcastle and published by Electronic Arts in 1990. Originally developed for the Apple II, The Immortal saw various releases on multiple consoles and computers at the time. It also made its way to the Sega Genesis, but today we're going to take a look at the NES version. Now initially, at first glance of The Immortal, you may be thinking to yourself, is this just a poor man's version of Diablo? Partially you're right. It's way too linear to be considered an RPG though, try as it might, it just doesn't cut the mustard. A few good things going for The Immortal. At the time, it had great graphics, a very good soundtrack, and very open world feel to it. The story centers around a wizard named Dunrick, and your objective is to clear the labyrinth and reach the lower levels to reach your mentor Mortimer. There are really two main types of enemies in the game, goblins and trolls. There are bats and there are faces in the walls that shoot arrows and fire, and usually most of the time that kills you more than actual enemies on the screen. What kills this game for me, and is why I hated this game as a kid, is the atrocious battle system. Now usually I go into detail about how mechanics and gameplay work, but see for yourself right here, this is just, oh my god. I've never actually played any other version than this. From what I hear, the Sega Genesis version is the version you want to play. But they had finally tweaked the mechanics and realized what a mundane piece of crap battle system this was. This is one of those beginner's trap super pitfall type games that I love to talk about also, but this one actually makes me laugh. In the very beginning of the game, you are standing on a spot in which if you do not move within a second and a half, you are eaten alive. I'd like to go into more detail honestly about the game, but I can't get past like the fourth screen of it. Over and over I just keep dying. I haven't yet to found one health upgrade, one weapons upgrade, it's just not there. It's hit or miss, sink or swim, the epitome of balls to the wall hardcore gaming. This is the game that should come to mind when you hear the term NES hard. Besides Silver Surfer and Ninja Gaiden 3, this game is unbelievably impossible, at least for me. So for those of you that thought I was too hard on Chikan the Forever Man as far as the difficulty, then by all means knock yourself out with The Immortal for NES, because I give up. I can't do it, I won't do it, I'm not going to put myself through it anymore.